Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Skin Boutique. Now, on today's episode, I'm gonna teach you how versatile lipstick can be, and I'm gonna do that by using it as an eyeshadow, all right, or even as an eyeliner. You don't have any idea how versatile lipstick can be until you have to improvise and use whatever you have in your makeup bag. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, here's the thing about using a satin or creamy finish lipstick as an eyeshadow. Okay, you have to set your eyelids. It doesn't matter. You always have to set your lids because that consistency of the lipstick is gonna separate on your lids if you don't. Our eyelids are very warm, so I'm just gonna be setting my eyelid with a nice eyeshadow there. Now, I traveled all the way to my mom's place and I didn't carry like an array of brushes. But hey, thank God for sisters because I'm using all the brushes at this moment. And I'm going to leave the brushes really dirty. Anyway, so I'm just taking my lipstick here and there's nothing special about this lipstick. It's just a normal lipstick, and but I do like the finish. It has kind of like a creamy finish, and I'm just gonna be doing this, and then I'm gonna go in to my eyelids, and you can use lipstick to accentuate the color, especially if you don't have like such a pigmented. None of my palettes have such a pigmented red, so win-win. Now with this red, I'm just going all over my eyelid like this. Have you ever wondered why eyeshadow or whatever product is on your lids likes to separate? It's actually because your lids are warm. So, compared to the rest of your face, your lids are very, very warm. So, it makes sense that it's gonna separate products. The warmth will separate that product. Now, this looks very nice. I mean, it actually looks like, I don't know, maroonish, not reddish. So, we can go in with more. I'm just taking more of that red and just packing it on my lid like this. Now, if you have the same shade of red, you can definitely set your makeup at this point, but I don't. Actually, I don't even think I have any red shade. I've just never been able to use red on my lids. I think this is the first time in a really long time that I'm actually trying red. Now, this red is so beautiful. It also has kind of like, I guess, a burgundy undertone, and those are the reds that suit my skin tone. So go in with a red that suits you. Now I'm just going to diffuse up here so that I don't have any harsh lines and like the product looks seamless. It's just nice to kind of like buff it out on the ends over here. All right, I think I'm satisfied with that blend. I don't know. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that blend. Now, this is very important. You can't leave a cream product creamy on your eyelids. It's going to separate, and it's going to separate really bad, and it's going to irritate you the whole day. It's not gonna sit. So what you're gonna do is take your setting powder. Let me look for my setting powder. Now, this next step is super duper important. What you're gonna do is take any setting powder you have, a bit on a I keep forgetting the name of this. I think a powder puff, and you're gonna like dust it off a little bit, and then you're gonna cover your entire lid eyelid with the setting powder. Now after doing that, you're gonna like just go all over your lid as gently as you can and set that eyeshadow in place, especially if it's lipstick, and especially if it's lipstick with a satin or a creamy finish. For a matte lipstick, you don't really have to do all these steps. A matte lipstick, I think you just have to blend it well and you're done. So yeah, it already looks so much better than this other side. And as much as in this other side looks crazy, and I just did it for the sake of doing it. Alternatively, you can go in with a brush and load it up with that setting powder and just go all over your lid. Now, I prefer using the powder sponge simply because it doesn't move the product around. A brush would move the product around, so I don't really like to do that. So instead of that, I like to use the sponge. Now, I'm gonna do the same for this other side. Now, before we go in with our eyeliner, sorry about that, guys. So before I do my eyeliner, I'm gonna do a bit of, I think, some shimmer right on my lids, like this. Just to kind of like make the makeup pop. I really love this eye look so far. Okay, so let's do the eyeliner, but again, guys, sorry about that, but I have finished putting on some shimmer on my lids and I really like how this is turning out. So let's also do our eyeliner but with a matte lipstick and then see how it goes. Now for the eyeliner, I've chosen like kind of a blue matte shade and I'm just gonna go in with it like this. To be honest, doing eyeliner when you're looking down is actually quite hard. It's not as easy as it seems. It's quite the challenge because you can't really see. I'm really used to doing eyeliner staring in front of me, but like I don't have a mirror in front of me, so it's a bit difficult. Now, as you can see, the look is done and actually it eats. It looks really good and I really like how it's turned out. Now with the matte lipstick, you're gonna need to just use it as is. If you want, you can probably go in with a powder to set it, but there's literally no need because the dry down of a matte lipstick is dry. It's like powdery, so that's okay. And as always, we have come to the end of our little tutorial. I hope you had fun and I hope you enjoyed the little peeps by my nephews. Anyway, guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.